And we are back from our break. There was a question about searching these rooms, and did you guys want to do so?
Brax is already searching the room we're in.
Well,
Yeah.
that was primarily
Uh,
a Solas and Finn were pointing out where some stuff was, and you were
Oh, I see.
pulling that out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we saw magic emanations.
Yeah.
Well,
Leva suggests that we do this one by one. I mean, just because we see a new room doesn't mean that we have to immediately jump on it and search it. So she suggests that we go back and actually start searching where we stopped. We start searching where we stopped last time.
Finn will suggest that we open these other 3 doors in the next room over before before our spells run out.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a good idea
It's a
too.
good idea. Braxton drops the bits of rubble that he's searching through and like knocks the dust off his hand, gets ready to fight.
All right. One thing to note: there is magic on the door in this room leading out. This one here.
So let's just head back out the way we came, so we don't trigger that magic.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay. Is it a magic door though?
We already have established when magic is on a door, it tends to explode.
Yeah, usually, but one day we might find a magic door, you know.
We found a magical lock so far.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a magic door in our base.
Let's check this. Knowing our luck, a magical door will be a door that leads straight to hell.
Okay.
Woohoo! I like the
First
sound
thing
of
I'll
this. Let me do that.
First thing I'll do is take a quick scan of the 3 doors, make sure there's no magic on any of those.
Okay. Give me just a
Same.
second. Okay, so come back into the main room. Oh, there's a big fireball over there that someone dropped. All right. The other doors leading out are not registering as having any magic on them.
Okay. I'll start by opening the one north of me then.
Okay.
One question, Old.
Mhm.
What was the schools of magic and sphere that this door radiated?
Let's see. Give me just a second. That one is radiating abjuration and evocation and guardian.
Okay.
All right, so Finn, you're going to open that door in front of you?
Yep.
All right. You push it open to reveal a corridor that you can pretty clearly see that the other door also opens into. And you can see that it's more than just a corridor, though, because it actually has, like, food preparation stations all along it. It also essentially served as a kitchen, near as you can tell.
I was just about to say, I think we found the kitchen. Okay, then I will come down and open this door.
I'll let you open the other one because it's pretty clear that it
Oh,
does
there's
the
another
same
door down
Yeah, but let's not wander too far ahead.
Let's not overextend.
there. I was just gonna see what was at the end of the hall.
Yeah, but that might have triggered enemies.
All right.
We don't want to fight too much anymore since, for example, I'm low on healing spells.
See,
Okay.
I still have what I took, but I didn't take a ton of them, so.
So you open up that door, and you can see Ahead of you, a raised platform that's over 10 feet off the floor. There are also platforms to the side that are not as high. And there's the remains of something just like right at the almost at the front end of the platform. And this is a very high ceilinged room. There's a fading magic light hanging from the ceiling as well. The chamber is vaulted, and if you had to guess, it seems like someplace that someone would stand up to address the audience below them.
Mm-hmm.
Did anything, by the way, radiate magic on the food preparation area?
Not from the doorway.
Okay.
Braxton's gone up to that corner quietly, and he's going to peek round the corner.
Okay.
Pretty sure these two doors lead to places we've already been.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yep.
Considering how low we are on spells, should we just check this area that we fought in and such and camp?
I guess, sure. Now that we know where these doors lead.
Yeah, I think we'll shut the door that I'm at right now once everybody's out of there.
Same for the doors leading to the food prep area.
Yeah, if Braxton will come back.
Braxton, come back here.
Braxton comes back, and he says, "There's three further doors. There's a platform that drops down."
So maybe search this area and then camp over in this room here.
Yeah, after searching the rooms down there also.
Braxton also says, was there any food or anything on the food preparation area? Because he wouldn't
No.
have eaten it.
No, and it was
I wouldn't recommend eating 10,000-year-old food.
Everything was in really poor shape as well. Like the ovens, you don't think would be even serviceable anymore.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering if Braxton could tell, do they have normal spoons and forks? Or does it look like they have oddly shaped mouths or anything?
Very difficult to tell without a full search of that stuff. You just kind of like snuck down.
Yeah, you would have to shift all the rubble to find things like that.
Yeah, so we're going to go do your searching now, are we?
Yeah, I would suggest that we search and then camp, since we need to heal our fighters and regain our healing spells.
Do we want to put any treasure we find with the other cache, or make a new cache here?
I think we can make a new cache here.
So if we make a new cache here, what about that? Braxton points at this door. That's the magic door. What about if we put it in that room from the other way?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to be memorizing Priest Lock tomorrow, so we can put the stuff all in one room, ideally.
Well, if you're going to magically lock the room, we probably want to put it in a room that doesn't have two doors.
No, in that one room that we've been putting all our other stuff in.
Yeah.
All right. Is everyone out of those areas that you want to close the doors to?
I think so.
Okay.
Looks like it.
I assume I'm going to be regenerating still.
Yeah. You would have regenerated probably 2 hit points at least by now.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
shame.
So, Ben's going to cast some healing then.
Yeah, I've got Cure Light, Cure Moderate, Cure Serious.
Yeah, I think I'll start with a Cure Serious on Braxton.
Oh, thank you. By the way, that long corridor I went down, it seemed to be getting a bit cooler down there. Wasn't cold. Don't know what that means.
might be their cold storage. Considering it's
maybe.
also the
Could be.
food prep place.
Well, yeah, it could be. 10 hit points. Thank you.
All right. So, were you gonna search a particular room?
Is this room where we are currently? Is there any major rubble in here or something like that?
No, it's more of a plaza.
Yeah. So then we don't need to search this most likely.
I'm going to search for traps on this supposedly magical door.
Okay.
I would have mentioned the schools of magic it has, and I mentioned that it most likely indicate glyph of warding.
We
Yeah,
didn't
I'd mention the sphere. So
we didn't finish searching the room that Ockar started searching, did we? Braxon's going to say, I'm going back to the other side of this door, and I'm going to search that room.
I'll go with him, I guess.
I think we should search as a group.
I agree.
Braxton says, good idea. Follow me.
Since
do you
we
want-
can then
Maybe someone should stay with Lafdul.
I'm leaving Beowulf with Lafdul to act as a lookout.
You know what I suggest is we go back to this room here, search there, and just work our way back.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, Lafdul, you're trying to remove the
Find
trap
her.
from outside.
Well, do I know of a trap existence? I mean, just because he says it's there.
You can. It's fine to make that assumption. I mean, to believe that there is a trap. Like, you don't have to find a trap to try to remove a trap if you believe there's a trap there, kind of thing. It's just if you've come to a door that you've never seen before at all, then yeah, you do need to find traps first. But if you can
What would
reasonably
the-
conclude.
Well, sure, for the sake of expediency, but I don't even know what glyphs the sphere are.
Just do the rest of us a favor and don't set it off until we're out of that room.
So it was wizard schools where abjuration and evocation, the sphere was guardian. So
Oh, yeah, all right.
it's the glyph of warding.
I just had this thought that Lafdul sets the trap off and we all get cooked.
Well, it
it's
depends
an
on which
internal
side
explosion.
the trap explodes.
Yeah. I will. No, there's nothing I can do.
Maybe he sets the trap off and the floor drops down into a pit. We all disappear.
I'll take my hat of disguise off and I'll take my pouch and I'll put it somewhere that's out of, I think, outside of
Okay.
an explosion reach.
All right. So
The rest can just, well, if I lose it, I lose it, I guess.
as you are attempting to locate the magical trap that you believe is on the door,
So, oh, there it is. Oh.
you accidentally touch the door.
Oh. So I got all my other equipment on me if I fail. Well, depends on-
And there is a great electric shock that bursts forth, jolting up your arm. Make a saving throw versus spell, please.
Am I going to be a paralyzed after? Relative. Let me see what I get. Wow. Okay, I don't think I'm saving.
Oh no, no! This shock is
After's hands glued to the door.
So, oh no! You're like thrown across the room. Maybe not thrown across the room,
wow.
but you're basically thrown against the wall down here. You take 27 points of damage,
Oh, that puts me at 3.
and
Wow.
let's see.
Do we hear that through the door?
Oh yeah, you hear him
Yeah.
scream. You hear him scream. You hear a loud.
And most
Sounds
likely
like, "Ow!" That hurts.
most likely see the magic fade from the door.
He basically
Wow.
He basically stuck a fork into a plug.
I don't know. I don't think I'd go through the door. I think I would still go round.
See, Lafdul made the mistake of wearing wool socks today, and the room was actually carpeted. And the air was really dry today.
So Leva calls out to the others and she says, well, after this sort of across the room and he punched the door, you should never punch a door that you try to get the trap done. But he did.
Lafdul just lies. Well, I guess he's been thrown to the ground. I disarmed it.
Oh, you're thrown over here.
Am I? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell down.
Yeah.
Well, good work, Lafdul, on disarming the trap.
Is someone going to try and open the door?
No. Braxton's still searching the room.
Oh, come on, you cowards.
Let's see. Priest version of Detect Magic is up for 1 turn. So that would have expired by now.
Braxton doesn't want to lose his concentration on his search check.
And
I think my premonition would be gone then too.
I believe the wizard version would have run out by the time Lafdul, because that wasn't just an accidental touch right away. That was a touch as he was studying the door and everything like that. So the wizard version of Detect Magic would have also expired. Lafdul, so you said that you took some of your stuff off. What were you still wearing?
I was only taking my hat and my pouch off. Everything else I'm still wearing.
Okay.
So my rings, my armor, my boots,
all right,
my short swords, my dagger.
Your 2 rings are fine. Your short sword and your dagger.
2 short swords and a dagger.
Fine. Second short sword and armor.
This is
Fine.
when the racing gets destroyed.
Anything
most
else?
Likely my boots of whatever they're called. Oh, my amulet of non-detection. That'd be a sad day to lose that. Never even got to use it.
All right. Yeah. So your boots.
Fried.
Your boots were thrown off of you, and it looks like you created a circuit with the ground through the boots. So they took the brunt of all the electricity flowing through you. They were destroyed.
I never used those boots much, other than the fact that they were magical.
That's.
I need some new boots.
Is that the ones that made animal footprints?
Yeah,
they
were
good
awesome. For Yeah, they had pranking potential.
Here's a question, Lafdul. Did you have spare boots in your pouch?
Nope, because they're magical boots. I didn't expect to lose them.
So Lafdul is barefooted.
Yeah, I'll have to make some clogs or something. I don't know.
Hang on a minute. He used to have boots that gave him animal tracks, and
That's
now he's got bare feet.
Oh, don't. I've lost decks. I've lost my boots. What else am I going to lose today? Did I lose anything else?
So
your sanity from the puns of Braxon.
You can cobble them back together in turn so that they at least can sort of function as what they were, the non-magical use of boots. Or you could spend the evening doing some repairs on them so that you can at least walk in them and you're not walking around barefoot.
Here's the question, Ald. Is he skilled enough as a cobbler to do it?
I mean, they're not going to last very long, and if he fails any more saving throws against something that would damage his boots, they're going to be completely destroyed. But it's just if he doesn't want to be walking around with bare feet, it's up to him.
His Lafdul is now a thief and a cobbler.
No, I'm not wasting a non-weapon. Should see on some boots.
Finn can give you tips on how to walk on bare feet.
That was a
That's good.
I was going to say, I do have stone shape memorized. I could make you a pair of stone shoes.
Clink, clink. I think Lafdul's coming.
Minus 100 to your move silent checks.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, like you guys are all in the room. You would have heard Lafdul scream, and Leva might have called out. I think that anything Leva said would be pretty muffled by the fact that it needs to get around multiple walls and everything like that.
Braxon says we better go check on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess I'll try the door. I just get a guess that it worked, so I'm gonna open it.
It's not going to go off twice, right? That isn't how traps work. Oh, with my bow have broke.
I'll roll in
me
just a
up,
second. So, Ockar, you rush to the door and try to push it open or pull it out. Actually, it would be pulled inward. And as you touch it, I need you to make a saving throw versus spell as a
Does my armor apply?
jolt of electricity rushes through you. Yes, it will.
Oh, actually,
It probably would make it worse, actually.
Yeah.
If
Remember,
it's
my
metal.
armor has weather protection, or whatever it is.
Yeah, there is another item saving throw I need to do. It's my small shield, +2.
All right, and your
my
bow.
armor has special kind of protection.
Yeah.
So, Lafdul, you didn't disarm the trap then.
Both of
I
them
didn't know
are. Both of them are
Yay.
fine. All right, Ockar. I just need to find your armor. Give me a second.
I don't think Braxton would have got all the way around in that time.
Black knee-high boots.
All right, Ockar. So saving throw versus spell, you're gaining a +2 bonus against electricity.
Before I do that,
I've renamed my boots to ruined boots
Okay.
because that's what I'm wearing at the moment.
Buying a reroll and using it.
and this is versus spell.
Yes.
Oh, I can't use a Oh, damn it!
No, you can't use a
When,
reroll.
When
You finish,
Braxton
you don't know what you failed, so
when Braxton eventually gets round, his
Oh.
Is-
Oh.
Well,
is
Oh.
that-
Even with a reroll,
we'll do row.
I'm gonna lose a lot of shit, aren't I?
a 2 and a
No, that's
3.
Oh, what was that on?
This dungeon has been nothing.
Yeah, it's been terrible to us.
All right. So the good news is that now you know what this armor does.
That needs
Besides the +2 bonus to saving throws versus electricity, it also halves damage or quarters it if you make a successful saving throw. In this case, you did not, so it is only halved to 13 points of damage.
Does it protect my stuff?
It does not. Let's see. First of all, the armor. The armor does get bonuses to it, though. Armor's
So that
fine.
means it probably only fails on a 1.
I don't think I ever collected my sword and my shield, so let's not include those.
You would have collected. I cannot, that does not seem like something that your character would.
Why would you have left it? I
Yeah.
mean, I specifically said I left my pouch in my hat of disguise because they're the two things I do not want to lose. My pouch especially because it's a micromanagement hell.
It's a +1 shield and a +3 sword.
Okay.
+1 shield? I thought it +2.
Those are okay. Your
Shield.
spear.
The battle axe.
Spear is fine. The battle axe. Battle axe is okay. You got 2 rings.
Yeah, I got 2 rings. One of them is the
Free
one
action and then
the magic.
disarming one.
The rings are okay. You have any potions on you?
I have tons. I have a fire protection potion. Let's see. Glass vial. A potion of extra healing.
All right, hold on. The potion of fire resistance is destroyed.
Taking the glass shatters, that was how you would know. Actually, I don't know what it was containing.
Yeah.
It was
So
Steel flat.
it doesn't matter too much.
You got different saving throws though.
Well, yeah, it does, but potions have an absolutely abysmal saving throw, well, relatively, against electricity. Literally everything else has a good saving throw, so
Oh,
So, potion of extra healing,
that's okay.
wow. Really?
That's fine.
potion of fire giant strength.
All right, that's destroyed.
Okay, I'll just keep removing these.
It makes your inventory a lot easier to maintain when you got less items on the bright side.
I have 2 potions of defense.
All right. Let's see. The one in the steel flask is destroyed.
So the other one's fine.
Yep. I mean, keep in mind that they do get bonuses to their saving throws too. So
I have an oil of sharpness.
that's okay.
2 potions of invulnerability.
Those are both okay.
Let's see, a potion of regeneration.
That's okay.
Another potion of extra healing. This one is in a glass vial of bright red liquid.
That is okay.
And the magic prism.
That's okay. I'm not even rolling for that.
Ah.
Also, the magic pillow and blanket, because I was the one carrying that.
Oh no. That's gonna be they're gonna have a terrible saving throw against electric.
Yeah, oh dear.
They're both fine.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah, there's some comfort in
Wait.
that.
I also have a bunch of crossbow bolts
Scrolls, crossbow.
and scrolls. So I have 11 plus 1 crossbow bolts, expertly made from the dwarven room we were in.
What did the crossbow bolt save us?
Thick wood.
Wood?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Let's see.
You do repair a belt.
No, I do it in a group. Those are okay.
You can fit 20 in a quiver.
And I have 4 plus 1 steel-headed bolts with golden fletchings.
All right, those got destroyed.
And I have like I have like 10 plus 2 bolts.
Those are fine. And your crossbow.
We already rolled that, didn't we?
I can't remember, but it's fine.
Okay.
And you have a pair of gauntlets.
Oh right.
One
Yeah.
against Lance. Who got the other gauntlets? Axe ones, weren't they?
The gauntlets that increase ability with lances, right?
Yeah, Braxon, you got the axe ones, haven't you? Didn't we have some axe ones?
The what?
I
had
have
some-
the
Axe?
axe related ones on Ockar's inventory.
Oh,
Then-
it's got both.
Yeah, and I had the magic gauntlets for axes, and he has the lance one. Then
You can't give things up.
No,
Because-
that you lent me the thing that did lances, but those were
Oh.
yours.
wait, was I the one with lances or battle axes? Because the one I have listed on my sheet is the battle
I
axes.
thought you had the Lances one originally, but you also wanted the axe. But you couldn't give away the
I
Lance.
have in my information that Braxon has the ones that the lance one, and Ockar has
Hang
one
on.
Oh
for axes.
wait, I have it listed on the side, lance.
All right.
So
Do you,
I just have the same description. I just wrote down lance at the side.
do you have? You don't have a description? Do either of you have a description of the item you have?
Hang on.
I have a detailed description of the axe one, but not the lance one. But I do have written to the side lance, so I can trade it off whenever somebody trade it.
Oh,
I
hang on.
think Braxon might have lent it to you when you were riding Beowulf against the dragon. If that,
Yeah,
that
I think
seems
so.
Yeah,
too.
hang on. Hang on, because I got confused.
Well, during this time, I will cast 2 Cure Light Wounds on Lafdul.
Lafdul's like, we're resting, right? I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
but
You're right,
you're
yeah,
My
currently
boots aren't though. Can you cast cure on my boots?
Sorry, what
you're
was that?
currently in a position
Braxon?
that you
Hold on,
stiff breeze would
hold
kill
on.
you.
Braxon?
Yeah, you're right. I've got dwarven gauntlets that do lances.
All right.
So we must have swapped over when he got the lance. Yeah. But I remember swapping over for a while, and I remember going, "Yeah, I've got to give this back."
So
Yeah,
I got
so-
the battle axe one.
So those are the ones that you guys own. All right.
Yeah, I own the battle axe.
Yeah, and I got on my sheet that I get a bonus weapon proficiency.
Do you wear a
I'll have
helmet?
to. Do I wear a helmet? Braxton always
No,
wears that
I
helmet.
don't.
Oh, right, sorry.
My non-magical helmet, is that okay?
Let me see. Yeah, that's fine.
Can't
And-
remember if you wore a full
Let's-
helmet or not.
I've got the axe ones apparently.
I'm sorry?
The gauntlets, I have the axe ones apparently.
Yeah, I rolled for those. They're okay.
The blue scarab amulet.
Yep. That is fine.
And
Any
oh
wands?
wait, I still have
scrolls?
oil of acid resistance.
That's okay.
Now for the scrolls. A scroll of protection from paralysis.
This is why I
I am
keep
going
them.
to say that those are okay. Just as a group.
I mean, you keep them inside your
Oh,
backpack, inside a scroll tubes.
So I only lost a couple potions.
Relatively
And
lucky.
the bolts.
And the bolts.
And both.
Oh yeah,
Four.
which one was that? The
The-
expertly made ones?
Hold on a second. I believe it was
The golden ones.
4. Yeah, steel-headed bolts with golden fletching.
Okay.
And those were +1, I think
Yes.
you said.
I still have my 10 plus 2 bolts.
So does this armor give a bonus save to all
No,
of his
no,
items?
it wasn't 10. It was 18 plus 2 bolts. But they still pass the save anyway.
Yeah.
As a group.
I will then go back and use my final healing spell to cast Cure Light Wounds on Ockar. So
Okay.
7 points.
So the armor doesn't give you additional protection. Like, the protection it gives is to your basic saving throw. So
Right.
And did you catch that 17 points I healed on Ockar?
I did not, but I will now.
Since I was still in that room.
I
Yeah,
have detect magic and I have.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Spell
Hold,
magic.
hold on. What was that, Ockar?
I said I'm at max HP again. But
Alright, you can try the door again.
no,
Take your
no.
armor off.
It's apparently an everlasting trap, so I'm never touching that door again.
Yeah, well, very few traps can be that persistent.
So apparently it doesn't go away. So I'm saying the heck away from that door, as I'm just gonna keep searching.
Alright, I'm going to cast detect magic.
All right.
Is the door still giving
It's
off
still
an aura?
radiating as magic. It's still radiating as guardian.
Can I see if I can find the glyph?
No. It's not that
I
precise.
cast dispel magic on the. I attempt to dispel the trap.
Okay. Go ahead and
Oh,
use
it's-
the macro.
But I said flying across the room as well.
No. It
Would
was,
you roll dispel magic? Can your level? Oh, is it?
yeah, you're casting.
there we
Your
go,
casting
mate.
level. Okay.
Pretty good for me.
Let me double check
I mean,
something.
not much better you could have gotten.
To be fair, considering the amount of equipment and magical capabilities of these people, I wouldn't be surprised if it is higher than 15.
Well, the best you could technically do is
70. Lever can go much higher because it's a wild mage.
Or she could also go much lower.
Oh yeah. What's the
Because
minimum?
she's a
She
wild
could do
mage.
6.
I'm sorry?
I'm wondering what the lowest lever could do.
Of what?
To spell magic, I think yours would still be a 1.
Yeah, you did not dispel it. It's still there.
I bet it's got to level 20.
It's going to be difficult to dispel magic, but yeah.
Destroying the...
It's a rhetorical question that level
Maybe
could
it's
dispel a magic.
Maybe it's a door. It's actually magical. Rather than, is it possible to identify a door?
You'd have to cast Identify, and you'd also have to touch it.
Oh. Are all the identifications?
I'm thinking we just label this door "Do Not Touch" again and move on.
Yeah, you sticking that sticker to it?
That door is, we are never moving or touching or doing anything near that door ever again.
Oh, silly question. How is this door? Is this door locked?
You do believe that it is locked, yes.
Oh.
But you're not positive of it.
I can't.
Well,
is it like any handle or anything?
Wait, what?
I was wondering if I could turn the handle or something with my ring of telekinesis, or someone else rather. I'm wondering if I can do that kind of manipulation. I mean, because you can grab an object. I assume you can grab a handle and just twist. If it is a twist.
Yeah, I think that you could, because you can definitely do that with like levers and stuff.
Alright, does someone want to try this? Because I cannot take off my 2 rings, because I'll lose spells and I'll lose my regeneration.
Well, I could always try to dispel it myself if you want.
Sure, if you're feeling optimistic. I mean, I failed on an 18.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I'd say people want to try their luck. Nope. Zed. Anyone got the spell? Want to try their luck?
Margoth steps forward. I can try if you'd like.
Sure.
That
Solas
doesn't
goes
work.
to continue searching the room.
That doesn't work. I could try attacking the door, but
No, we'll probably set up a trap.
You guys are doing all this. I'm just spending my time searching this one room, seeing if there's anything left.
Yeah,
How many
I'm
regular
also
bolts do
helping.
you have?
Regular bolts?
Yeah. Because you lost a load of magical ones. I mean, I don't know if you carry both.
I need to check. I carry I carry 10 bolts with me whenever I'm away from the ship.
Right.
And you
can only fit 20 in a quiver, supposedly, but I suppose you can put the rest in your backpack.
The full amount. Okay, just because we'll just say that I had the 4 steel bolts ones and 1 of the other for the +1s, and then 5 of the +2s and 10 normal bolts, so we don't make all have to do rerolls.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
And I'm fine with you having like them like wrapped up, bundled up in your backpack for the extra ones, so that if you want to always have 20 bolts in your quiver.
Speaking of bolts, to be fair, I had magical bolt arrows in my quiver.
All right.
Well, I had the rest wrapped up in my pack, but of the normal bolts, I only have 10, and that's all I'm keeping track of. Because I just imagine whenever I go back to the ship, I can just grab more.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me say before you say what the roll. So it's quiver. Where are you? Because I carry the rest of my backpack.
I only really keep track of the magic bolts.
Margoth was not able to dispel the door.
Just do a search. Alright, I've got 10 + 1 arrows, 10 regular. Oh, not 10 regular arrows. I've got. I know I've got less than 20. I've just not been detecting them. I'll just say
I mean, your crew uses short bows too, so you've got an ample supply of arrows back on the ship.
Yeah.
But your arrows are fine.
No, even the regular ones?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
I mean, there's only a 5% better chance of the magical ones saving than the non-magical ones.
Oh, actually, would both my wands be in my pouch? I don't think my wand can fit in my pouch.
I don't think either of your wands can fit in your pouch.
Nope, so they have to both roll. Sad face.
They're fine.
Yay.
I think you missed my question.
Oh, yes, I did. What was it?
I wrote it to you.
Oh,
in the pen.
let's see. Nah, he'd be fine.
Okay.
All right. So Genva says, "Do you wish me to use my rod again? We can rest in safety once we finish searching the rooms."
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds a good idea.
Sounds good to me.
Sure,
think-
guess.
I think we might want to have a better rest this time around.
Okay.
So, I imagine quite a bit of time has passed. Do I find anything in this room?
I will say that you guys search all three of all of these rooms in this little area.
Mhm.
You don't find anything of note, anything else of note in that bedroom. Looks like all the finery that was in there was perishable, like fine cloth and stuff like that. You do find the remains of some utensils, mostly forks and knives.
Iron.
No, silver in the dining room.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot ironwood rusted.
They're not usable because they've been like buried under heavy broken
And
furniture.
they're probably pretty tarnished.
And they would be pretty tarnished, yes. But you can
polished.
collect them up. Let me see. Give me a second.
So scrap valuable metals.
Scrap silver. I can make a ring out of it.
Yeah, it's about 30 pounds worth.
You know, we could probably pick up all this
Scrap silver.
down and turn it into arrowheads, and then we'd have silver arrows.
Did you move away from your microphone?
My chair was just turned away from the screen.
Oh, okay.
Webcam.
All right. Well, yeah, but it was just you were what? I mean, it sounded like you were talking away from it, so it was quiet.
Should we do something for the sheer fun of it?
That's up to
Should
you.
I roll an item saving throw on my holy symbol?
Oh no.
Sure. What is
Stone
your
chisel?
stone
Wait,
chisel?
My own holy symbol.
I'd have to
Well,
steal something.
he would have to steal something from the ruins.
Your holy symbol
Yeah.
is fine.
Alright, that would have been fun. I did it for the fun of it, so I know people would enjoy me not having any magic.
That was
All
my holy symbol.
Your holy symbol. Your holy symbol's fine.
Okay, good.
What's yours made out of? Silver, I assume?
My
Most
holy
standard
symbol's
ones
made
are
out of like
silver.
silver, I think. Yeah.
All right. What room do you want to camp in? You would have to spend time pulling the gold off the wall in here, like the silver in the dining room. That stuff can just be like you move the furniture and you take it. The big throne room area, you'd have to actually like pry it off the walls and rip it out, and that would take a considerable amount of time and effort.
Since we are going to be using the rod, I think we could camp in the throne room.
Hey, Solas.
Mm-hmm.
Your rabbit can't dig the gold out, can it? It's got to be softer than regular stone. Wait, would it be? I don't know.
I have an idea
Well, hold on.
when you've done that. Sorry.
It's just a thought. You got an item. Why not use it?
I don't know if it can dig the material, since this strange material that they construct everything out of.
It's like a
Well,
soft
most of the
metal.
walls are pretty standard stone. Like this was marble in here.
Ah,
Oh. Black marble.
But the thing is that I don't think you could. Using the rabbit to dig basically these walls would mean that it at least makes a hole deep, feet deep hole in the wall, and that might
You
damage
can't
the.
dig a trench, could you? Like
It
along
might damage the structural integrity of the wall. Whereas just pulling them out of the wall would not damage the wall integrity that much.
Oh, you're the engineer, not me.
All right. Were you going to leave the silver in the other room as well, or were you going to take it with you?
We'll put the silver in the other room.
Okay. All right, let me make that note.
It's all stashed together so the monsters can steal it in one go.
And did you have a priest lock spell, Lafdul?
Not today, it'll be tomorrow when I
Okay.
memorize. Oh, is anyone not at full hit points? Because they can drink a temporary healing potion, because I'm going to replace it. Oh, I have healing spells, I forgot.
I think that should go to either Finn or Braxon.
Oh, I'm going to heal the other person up, so just someone say they drank one.
Finn should take it first, because Finn's easier to kill than Braxon.
You say that as he can...
You
generate
say
a lot
that
of
like you have
traps.
plans.
Also, you say that when a Finn can easily do multiple form changes and self-heal quite a bit.
Yeah,
I-
you say that like you're going to kill him yourself.
I will cast a
No.
Cure Light Winds on you, Braxton,
Okay, thank you.
for one. I will cast a Cure Moderate on you, apparently.
This clearly is because Braxton has insulted your deity so
Wow.
much.
So that'll actually be
That's-
11 from Cure Moderate. Also, Finn, so
12 in total.
if you take the temporary healing potion,
Okay.
4 plus 2. Yeah, I'm going to replace anyway, so...
So was
Yeah,
that was
if it
that
needs to
second?
be used, I might as well use it.
Was that sec? Sorry.
What do I roll for that?
2d4 plus 2.
So sorry, was that second one on Braxton as well?
Yeah, they were both on you.
Okay.
Thank
that
you.
fully heals me. So
What one did you have? Well, I would have given... No.
I mean, if you're just going to replace it, you don't need to really
Braxton's
make any
almost
changes to your
healed.
information, right?
Well... As long as the minimum one's always been taken out, yeah.
Yeah. Seems reasonable
Which would
to know
be
who has what
my
kind of
one.
thing. All right. Anything else that you want to do before you before Genva summons the?
Does anyone need any more healing? I have 1 Cure Serious left. Other than me, I assume I'm going to regenerate to full.
If I get a decent night's sleep, I think I'll be okay.
Genva, Volden, Symphony, and Margot, if anyone need healing.
They're mostly okay. They've got a few healing spells that they'll cast on themselves.
Beowulf, good. Alright. 40 minutes less memorization, I guess.
Right. So Braxton says, well, I've got an idea. If you've got lots of spells to prepare in the morning, unless we're staying inside the special magical room, I could be levering this gold stuff off the wall while the rest of you are preparing spells. Maybe you want to prepare spells in another room.
I think Ord mentioned that we could do it before we went into the.
It will
Before?
take a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
time and effort.
Well, I can do that if you want. If you want to stay up, I just thought it'd be better if you went to sleep.
But everyone either goes into this place or you don't. Like you can't enter and leave it at will.
Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's not that important to get gold off the wall.
It's no magnificent mansion. One day.
The most important thing is that we complete our mission. It'd be nice to have gold things off the wall.
Okay. All right, so Genva summons the extra-dimensional space again.
We're not going to do the extra dimensional space in the throne room.
Oh,
You are in the
question.
throne room.
Oh,
Did-
I'm
Well,
not.
no,
Right.
you're not in the throne. You and Finn are not in the throne room. Everyone else is.
Okay.
Sorry, you were
I know
asking
this
a
is
question about?
this is probably fluff, but obviously when I cast a motion control on myself, it didn't shake that fear. It's just a thing.
It did not, no.
Uh,
So, if there's something else you want to try before you rest, if you have another spell, you can try it. If you
Not that
otherwise, you might
powerful.
want to think about a spell that you might take to try and do that.
Wait, because I had to spell magic, because I had to tap magic up. Would I have noticed I had an aura or anything?
Yes.
I did
you
notice that.
you and Leva both have
Oh, I would
something
point
on
that
you.
out.
You can't tell what kind of magic.
I say, yeah, all right. We're affected by Dwemer, me and Leva. Something's affecting us. I did not realize at the time. So if we act, we might be able to reverse what's happened to us. Problem is, most of us use our dispel magic.
Well, can you study it tonight and dispel each other tomorrow?
We just have to try various spells. No, but the thing is, it's one of those things. If an effect lasts for so long, it may become permanent.
Well, Leva can't cast Dispel Magic.
You not got a reckless Dwemer. You want to chance it?
Chance it on Lafdul.
Can you not learn it tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore.
Oh,
You
okay.
never have a reckless Dwemer.
Oh, that one she still has. Yes.
You can always form a dispel magic out of it.
Yeah, but the Leva lost some spells with the wheel.
Yes, she could actually. She could memorize a few reckless tumors and then
Did
just
some
use them.
Fiona have?
You don't have like you can't use Reckless Tweomer to cast a spell that you don't know. So if you've lost knowledge of a spell, you can't use Reckless Tweomer.
Oh wait, you lost your dispel magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah, she lost one point of intelligence and her spell amount dropped.
yeah, I know she lost spell. I didn't realize it was dispel magic because it's a universal spell.
No, it's random.
Yeah,
She
I
spent she spent some time rolling dice to find out which spells she loses.
I didn't realize that was a spell you could forget. I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like some spells you
No,
just
because
can't.
the only spells that are that a wizard automatically has in their book is Read Magic and Detect Magic. Those are the only two
realize-
spells that she can't lose.
You realize that one of the dice went to detect magic.
Yeah, that was a reroll.
Oh,
Yes.
at least it was improved invisibility, or was it?
You will see. There was a reason why Leva just passed it on to GM and not to the other players.
So Dispel Magic, it's a universal spell, which just means that she doesn't need to roll to learn it, but she still would need to choose to learn it. So that's not an automatic gain the spell when you get to that power level. Anyway, you might want to. I mean, you can try Dispel Magic or Sun Fayun. You can have him cast it, but since he doesn't know exactly what he's dispelling, it's a general Dispel Magic.
Yeah, so I'd have to take off. Actually, all my things that get burnt away are in my pouch, so I don't think I have to take anything off.
Well,
It would
Leva
just be
takes off-
disabled.
Leva would take off all the clothes.
I mean, yeah, I can do a routine, put my sword on the
Turn around to
sword.
Braxon and says, "Turn around."
More fan service.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in your pouch, then you just lose access to your pouch for a time.
My wands don't get destroyed, they just get disabled.
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't have anything permanently on me that's accessible by dispel magic.
Did scrolls get destroyed by dispel magic?
If they're not inside a thing. Like,
Yeah, actually, yeah, they can.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's inside the scroll case, inside my pouch. So if I ever find a scroll case of extra dimensional space, that's going to be a fun time for Lafdul because he's not going to realize. Or ever.
Braxton's going to say
What's
to
that?
Ockar, I know we're in the safe space, but can I borrow that blanket tonight, by any chance?
Hey, Lever.
I think he meant to
Come
step
here.
away. Do you want Sun Feiyun to try his dispel magic?
Yeah, by the door, so you might also get a free for one while we're at it.
Does he have 2 of them?
He's doing an AoE version. So
Oh,
everything.
well,
that's
Leva
not-
takes off everything.
Wow, it's just going to be disabled. There's any permanent items that get destroyed.
She's just, she's very.
Fine, Lafdul will do the same
Suspicious.
because he's not gonna. There's gonna be like 2
Don't-
elves in our.
Don't forget,
Okay.
she's
We are old enough to know what we look like, right?
She's-
So let's do it.
You're older than. No, I'm older than you.
You can get rid of your
Are you?
the thing for the mirror images
yes.
as well.
Oh, I
Those
would
are-
not. Hang on. Question.
Mhm.
How long has it been? Because my regeneration would stop.
That's true. It would.
How long can I
Oh.
wait before we? Can we do some digging before we dispel?
yeah,
Like get
I
like
mean-
a couple hours in. I can
I mean,
regenerate.
Just
12
keep
hit points.
you won't be losing the ring of regeneration from dispel magic.
No, but I would stop regenerating because it ceases as if I've taken it off.
yeah.
Does it?
Well, take it off
affect
for
like
moments,
that,
and
or-
Yeah,
If
yeah. No,
that
no.
goes-
If you take the ring off and while you have damage and put the ring back on, it doesn't.
Yeah, it cancels. So it's the same as being dispelled.
But would it just stop the regeneration for a while if it gets disabled by the spell instead of just counting as taking off and putting on again?
It would be the same as taking it off and putting it back on again.
Okay.
I will say that you got 12 more hit points.
I mean, we did search these rooms, so you would have regenerated.
Yeah, but like, you're not going to be back at full.
Mhm.
I've got
Mate.
one cure serious.
Some of the NPCs have some spells, and so they can cast some
Alright,
things.
I will cast a cure serious on myself then.
Well, hold on. Let's wait until they cast some spells just to see if
Alright, saves time. I mean,
Right.
I'm
Well,
not
I
gonna-
mean, they're not going to be resting as long as you. So, give me just a second.
Sorry, Margov's got like 5 heal spells memorized because she's like level 20.
Something like that. Yeah. Give me just a second.
So when I had disguise up, when we were in that town, and I rolled a natural 20 over 1, or I had like the best roll I could get, she had true sight up. She saw straight through my disguise.
You don't know.
That's why I'm going with him.
All right. You get 20 hit points back from Margov.
That's 20. That puts me at full.
There you go.
Yeah, don't need to use cure serious.
See.
Alright, you can do your thing. I take all my magical stuff off. Lafdul's very non-magical at the moment.
All right.
Actually, Lafdul's also going to shrink himself down. Yeah, that way I'll know if the spell magic works.
Okay. All right.
one
Let's see.
from that.
Sun Feiyun is 7th level. Yeah, no. You're still shrunk even. That's a complete failure there.
You really trying there, something?
It's clearly
Too tired.
a sign from your deity, Lafdul.
Oh, I'm so
He's
sorry.
too tired.
You are a much more powerful spellcaster than I am. I am not particularly powerful myself. Your magic is obviously much stronger than mine.
I don't believe that. You've done stuff I can't do.
I have some other spells than you, but that is normal. But you are far more powerful than I.
I wouldn't say I'm more powerful.
All right.
I'm just our average run-of-the-mill specialty priest. A Varavan.
Okay, so Genva summons the extra-dimensional space, and you all enter it.
Someone take
is. I'm sorry?
I think we had a potion of disenchantment. I know someone's got it.
Okay, you can try it.
Come on. Yeah,
I mean, otherwise you might want to try taking a spell that you think might help tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully
Hmm.
I'm able to shake it off.
All right.
I
So
might just
you
rest.
get some rest as well. It's
Well, hang
nice
on.
and warm. Yep.
Braxis, before we go to sleep, Braxis is going to ask Ockar if he can borrow the blanket.
Oh, I'm taking my equipment back as well.
I think Ockar still is stepped away, so I will say yes, you can.
Okay, so Braxis is going to...
Just to remind, the blanket and pillow were meant to be group items, not just one person owning them.
I know, but he was
We need to
carrying it.
heal.
He was carrying them. What Braxton's going to do is he's going to wait till everyone goes to sleep,
Gonna make
and
a,
he's going to...
It's gonna make a
He's
pillow
going
for it.
gonna use carpentry. Come on.
He's going to take out 2 of his poorly made holy symbols of Patar, and he's going to put them next to Lafdul and a levy, and he's going to spend a few hours praying that the magical spells help remove the curse on his friends in the morning.
Okay.
And then he's gonna use the blanket to catch up with a sleepy mist, so that he still heals a point.
All right. Okay.
But he'll take the holy symbols away afterwards because he doesn't
it's
want
a
to know
gift.
about it.
You never get them back.
All right. You took them back. All right. So you go to sleep. Everyone gains 1 hit point. I believe Bjornmoth is also down. Yeah, he's down a hit point. I'll get that.
Well, I don't need too long to rest my spells. They're not 5 hours, as someone said.
All right. So you wake up the next morning. You're able to eat a breakfast of the fruits and nuts that are easily available.
still
There's plenty of
feel iffy.
cool, clear water. Lafdul and Leva, you're still shaken with fear a bit.
I will.
Wow.
I will take a remove curse.
Finn was already memorizing to remove curses.
There you go.
All right.
Lever memorized 2 of those as well, just in case it didn't work.
Well, remove curse is guaranteed, almost.
So I will cast 1 on each of them.
Okay. Well, there hadn't been a discussion before you went to sleep about what people were taking, so I think you just have lots of remove curses, which is okay.
Well, no. Finn said that he would memorize 2 remove
Yeah,
curses.
well, when I said I'm going to take this spell, I assume we hadn't slept. We were discussing spell memorization.
I just said wake up the next
Uh.
morning. And Finn said that I maybe I missed you saying it earlier. Did you say it earlier?
Said it
Yes,
in
he
our
did.
group chat. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Well, then that's up to you guys. All right. So you are going to cast your remove curses after resting. All right. Let me see.
I will take a couple of the spell magics this time. Actually, no, I'm going to take the one. Yeah. Can't afford to take more.
Okay. So, Finn, who are you going to cast it on first?
Probably on Lafdul.
Okay. So you go to Lafdul after you've recovered all of your spells, and utter a prayer to Obadhai. Put your hands on him, and invoke the power. And Lafdul, you find that that fear just kind of melts away from you, and you gain your point of dexterity back.
Yay! Actually, it means I get more stats because I didn't add them last time. So I can actually have. Thank you, by the way. I can have my 18.
Okay, and then I'll go cast one on level.
All right. And Leva, you find that that fear just melt away, and you gain the point of dexterity again.
Wow, but the other stuff is not affected?
The intelligence, no.
No, it's done by the way.
Now, Genva and Tsunfayun were also affected by that, so if you have extra remove curses.
Leva has.
All right.
Yeah. I said I was going to memorize one, so I've kind of committed to memorizing one, so even despite the fact that...
Well,
I don't know now. Would I...
Yes, that Leva will cast it on Zumfayon, and who else is?
I don't even know
Genva?
what spells I have.
I mean, you can
Yes.
cast it on one, and Lafdul could cast it on the other if you want, but it's up to you.
I see no particular reason to not cast one of the remove curses now that we know it works.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So she casts it on both of them.
Okay.
Is there a difference between the priest version and the wizard version?
I don't believe so.
Different level, basically.
Lafdul, keep in mind that since we know that we can get cursed by the enemies in here, there might be other enemies that can curse us.
Yeah, that's probably worth
Or possibly a trap that can curse us.
Okay. They thank you for that, Leva, and there is no wild surge.
Good.
That would be not good.
Slightly. Okay.
Tell you what, I can never spell neutral. Oh wait, I did.
You're about to say, I can't spell neutralize, and then it's like, no, I did.
No, hang on. I'm double checking.
Alright. And that is good.
Oh, it's because I'm typing in Z instead of S. Oh, American English spelling differences. Oh well.
Okay. Alright. So,
Before we leave the place, Solas would cast the Astral Awareness again.
Okay.
I will cast Endure Heat on myself.
Okay. Any other spells anyone wants to cast on themselves?
I will also cast... would I know if Blessed Watchfulness would stack with Solas's Astral Awareness? Can't roll spellcraft on that. It seemed like it's double downing.
I don't think that the I think the best modifier.
All right, I'm casting it on him. I'm casting it on Solas for a change.
Okay.
Well, I would think it stacks in the way that Astral Awareness only works on the noticing the creatures from astral or ethereal plane.
I mean, it's just gonna be really hard to surprise you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a situation where the best modifier would apply.
Uh,
It's not a cumulative modifier.
I mean, one's going to affect you in the actual, realm. The other one's in the. Actually, when I got lightning bolted from that door, you would have got a Sacred Guardian warning that Lafdul was blown up. Because that's still active.
You also heard him, so. All right. So you return to your normal dimension from the non-dimensional paradise of relaxation.
I'm going to be casting Priest Lock on our stuff once we've checked that the stuff's still there.
Okay.
Is everyone regaining all their spells and everything before we leave?
Yes.
Yes, before we leave, because it's safe here.
I guess I guess Braxon will look around and see if anyone's equipment needs any attention.
My boots, I need new boots.
Yeah, he'll see if he can do anything to stop Lafdul's boots falling apart. Probably not.
I can sacrifice some of my cloak and just reinforce it a little, I guess. Cut off a section of it. I'll have to buy myself a new cloak at some point.
Yeah, it's a shame no one has mending.
Yeah, well, I did mention it yesterday, but I don't think anyone heard. It's fine.
It's
Braxton
not.
heard.
I can fix the boots once we check this place out.
Braxton heard. Unfortunately, his deity didn't listen to his request for a mending spell.
Did you want to try and dismount this door and take it to that room too?
No.
Okay.
This door. I could try
Oh, the
knocking the
gold-
door.
Yeah.
But I would.
No,
perhaps-
gold
this,
door.
this door, the gold one.
Oh, the literal golden door.
Braxton will have a look at the hinges, see if it looks like you're going to get lifted off.
Hinges
The
are quite
mechanism of the hinges is strange to you. You'd probably have to break them.
Break. Yeah,
Can our engineer do anything with it?
why don't Braxton says, why don't we wait till we're going to leave and then knock the door off the hinges then? Because we might want to secure the door.
Leva thinks that the door is probably the same material that the sign was, and if we take it off, then it just goes push, and it's just a pile of dust.
The door was not magical. The throne, I think, radiated magical.
Well, that's possible. We'll find out when we take the door off. If we take the door off and it falls apart.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
you want to wait
okay.
till
Falls
later,
apart.
that's fine too.
Yeah, we can wait for later. Once
I mean,
we
who's going to run off with a golden door? other
That's
than
true.
people
It's
who are
very
veterans?
difficult to pocket it.
Yeah, I just meant it might be useful for closing the door.
Don't worry, Jules been stalking us this entire time. Oh, why'd they leave the door here? You know, it's so valuable. I'll add that to my hold.
Well,
Oh,
we
totally. Thank you for
weren't
that idea.
meaning to
That's-
close that
yeah,
door
but-
close that door with the priest lock anyway, Braxton. The door that we meant to priest lock was the one to the room that we stored the items into.
Yeah, it's all of our stuff in there.
Anyway, if we need to, then Leva could, but that's for tomorrow or the day after. Leva could memorize item and shrink the door to 1/12 of its normal size.
You'd still have to get it off the hinges first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
Okay, so you put the door on the back burner. Where do you want to?
Is there stuff in the pouch? Yeah, none of it got stolen or anything.
So you head back to the.
Yeah, I'm verifying because I'm casting
no,
priest not
it's-
once though.
It's still everything's still there.
Don't worry, I tell the party what the password is. If it's so
Password?
funny to- Yeah, because my priest lock works differently than wizard lock.
Oh. Hang on, sorry. I stood on someone's head then. Sorry, Behemoth. I tried to go through the door and I couldn't get through the door and I bounced and landed on top of Behemoth.
Yeah, you keep trying to melt things, Braxton. You need to sort that out. I mean,
Hey.
that would...
Don't go there.
yeah,
we are-
my men,
We
my
are
mind just
public.
went, "Gosh."
Every little child is allowed to watch here.
All right, so where do you guys want to go exploring?
What about this?
I suggest we start basically searching the north area.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Braxton's going to go through and go up to that corridor.
And since Braxon mentioned that there is a cold area there, Solas is going to be preparing and casting Endure Cold on himself.
Okay.
It's not that cold.
I didn't realize that. I would have put endure. Oh well, I got endure heat. Oh well.
Is that the first
Braxton's
level one?
gonna.
Yeah, it's the first level one.
Isn't that
Braxton.
endure cold, endure heat? Doesn't it do both?
No, it's you choose one or the other, and
Okay.
you get plus 10 to the first source of damage from what type you select.
It's a
We got a
second.
door over here.
It's a second level.
Braxton
That's
says-
that's the.
Choose. You
Yeah,
still have to memorize it though.
depending on the application that the priest selects at the time of casting.
Braxon's trying to say, I don't know if you want to search any of this stuff before we move on.
Search what stuff? Where are you, Braxon?
The corridor we're in is full of
Yeah.
tables with food preparation areas.
If there's mud bricks there, I would be willing to pick them up.
Oh,
No, it's all
someone
stone.
wants to spell.
Yeah.
Bricks.
Somewhere it's going to be mud brick.
So there's no stairs down. You'd have to jump down.
It's not far though, is it?
And it's about 5 feet.
No, you can
Okay.
just sit down and just hop off.
Right. Yeah.
Brax-
You're not gonna hurt yourself doing that. It's just one of those things that it's
Will-
not something that you can like. If you were running, you'd still have to slow down and stop. Otherwise, you'd risk
So-
injuring yourself.
Question all.
Yes.
Do Braxton's boots allow him to jump down quietly?
Not any
Quiet.
more quietly than normal.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to jump down then.
I was going to ask if there was door in here since Finn's and Okkar's health bars blocked it, but since Finn moved, I can see there is a door in there.
And the doors that you're seeing are pretty standard doors for the ruins so far.
I will cast find traps and scan the doors.
Okay.
Is this like a locked off area?
You are not detecting any traps on these doors.
So no traps on these 3 doors.
Braxton's going to give the all clear sign.
Should we go left or first? Because that's that side of the map.
There's also a door in here. So
Yeah, but clear one side of the map.
I think
before
left
going.
might be the most logical one since that's the side where we are coming from.
Yeah, it seems best to me too. Let's go open this one.
All right. Just to
That's my
note,
vote.
Margoth, Vordon, and Genva, if something happens and you need to run, they cannot just climb back up here.
Okay.
They would need
So
help,
we need to help them.
or
They
it would
should
be
stay
a
up there.
round action of getting back up.
They should stay up there until we've searched the high door.
Okay.
Which area radiates the most intense cold, or is it even?
So as you close in on this door, it definitely gets colder.
Okay.
So I think
And
we found the
it
freezer.
looks like there's some frost on that door itself.
Braxton says, "Do you remember that? Do you remember that place we found where the room was so cold it was damaging people?"
That was the moss.
And
Yeah, but I think maybe you should leave this door till last and let me deal with it. I can put my other ring on, or one of you can borrow my ring.
I mean, we can still open the door.
No,
Yeah.
no. I've got a ring that protects against coldness. You've got 6 of you standing in front of a door that might blast you all with cold.
Right, I'm climbing up here then. If you got fine traps up, I can cast Detect Magic. It might just be a magical radiation. If it's not registering as a trap. I mean, things don't naturally radiate cold.
I'll go check this other door then if you're so insistent.
What?
I mean, Braxon meant that he should open the door since he has the
He's
ring
got the
that
ring.
protects
That's what
cold.
we're not against opening the door. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying there shouldn't be 6 people standing in front of the door when it gets opened.
No, it's
Well,
just
I have
squishy stuff.
I have entered cold myself, so I can stay here.
Okay. Braxton will take off the ring that gives him hit points and put on the ring that protects him from cold, the Endura heat thing.
Okay.
Cold. And ring of warmth there, sorry. And hopefully there's no trap on the door.
No, it's not.
There's no trap since 5 traps didn't find anything.
Okay, so
It
Braxton's
might be a
going
natural hazard though.
to open the door, and he is going to.
Your hand's not wet, right?
No, he's going to
Your hand
duck
will stick
down.
to the door.
Braxton's going to duck back when he opens the door in case a wave of cold comes out.
Oh, you can leave poor Solas to take the brunt of it then.
Well,
Okay, so you reach out to touch it.
he said he's protected.
And are you wearing those gauntlets? Like, do you normally wear them, or do you keep them in like a?
I
your
think he
backpack?
would normally be wearing them because he's a fighter.
Okay.
Are they
Alright.
completely metal or are they leather and metal?
But
There's always going to be some leather inside those kinds of things. All right. So you touch the door and you can feel cold radiating through the handle. It's a good thing that you were wearing the gauntlets. You don't take any damage from that. However, you do realize that the door is locked.
Oh, that's going to be a right.
Braxon says that Braxon steps away and lets go of the door, and he says the door's locked, and it's quite painful to touch. I can give you my ring if you want to try picking the lock.
I'll have to
Should
take
we-
my regeneration to do this.
Why don't we do the other doors and come back to this one?
Fine. I'm gonna open this door with yeah.
Braxton's going to take the gauntlet off and put on the
Swap your ring back.
yeah, he's going to swap the ring back.
Shove.
All right. You open
Let's-
that door,
Why
and
so
it
ungraceful?
leads to a hallway.
Okay, we pretty much know where this hallway leads.
Yeah, it leads to the room with the pedestal and podium.
So let's check this way.
Quick scan on the door and the hallway with find traps.
Well, it takes a minute.
You're not detecting any traps down there. So
Okay.
Ockar, you leap down and go up the small flight of stairs to that far door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Braxton actually goes a little bit into that hallway
Alright.
in case there's any traps.
I just said that
got
I
find
scanned it with
traps.
find traps.
And handroll 20 crash.
Probably
Are you still on Chrome?
Yeah, I was on Chrome for most of the session.
It's so laggy.
Yeah, no, it's like I would just say be on Firefox until we're out of this dungeon.
Fair enough.
I had another map that was large that I have actually I was able to break it up because of the way it was set up into smaller maps, and so that shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah. Problem is, he likes it because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's favorite browser.
I didn't even know that.
That's some
I
kind of
think he's about to
odd
make a
trivia.
pun.
It's so good a pun, I'm going to leave it for the chat to work out what the pun is.
All right, so there is a door immediately on your right when you enter there. The chamber ahead of you, there is there's rust dust everywhere in this large
Lafdul
chamber.
gets bad vibes. Lafdul's like, no, rust monsters. I've had enough rust monsters. He doesn't know it's not a rust monster. He's just having bad phobia.
I will scan the room and the door that we found.
You are not detecting any traps on the door or in the hallway or entrance area of that room ahead.
Okay. I will tell the party this.
So there are also chunks of large rusted objects in the room ahead. The ruins of furniture, tables. You would guess that this was probably some sort of either display or merchant area, just based on on the positioning of things.
Some kind of bazaar.
Yeah, looks like we hit the middle ground. Probably.
All right, Finn, did you have your spell cast that you've been casting on Failing Premonition?
No, I have not cast that yet.
You have not cast that? Okay. You guys are advancing into the chamber?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm scanning for traps and checking the ceiling.
Okay.
Braxton's going to turn back to the NPCs.
Yeah, no, I need to pull them
And
forward.
well, I was going to say, maybe you want to stay there and defend our rear.
Lafdul's just like, I've got bad vibes about this room. I don't know why.
They're just going to advance up to the stairs.
Okay.
All
right.
Bringing up the rear.
Okay.
So you can see that there are narrow, rust-free paths through the rust on the ground. But as you step in, like where you step, a puff of rust dust comes up from the floor.
I have a feeling we're gonna run into Rust Monster.
Oh wait, is something invisible?
Braxon says, "Hang on a minute. If there's a
Solas
path
puts
in the
I'm casting Bat Sense on myself.
Solas puts cloth over his face, not to breathe in the rust.
Could
Braxon
we
says,
let Braxon finish?
Braxton says, hang on a minute. If there's a path through the dust, that means something's walked through the dust and cleared that path. The rest of the floor might be dangerous.
Well,
At this point, Finn will cast his unfailing premonition.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping if there is an invisible creature in here, I can see it with Bat Sense.
All right, so you cast Bat Sense, and you are not detecting anything unusual. Yeah, you're not you're using that. You're not noticing anything like a physical presence that you don't also see with your eyes.
I say it's not physically here. It doesn't mean it might not be a ghost or something. I mean, I wouldn't see an air elemental.
And no traps are detected with the find traps.
Nope.
Okay. Finn will take a step forward along that path.
All right. They're very, very narrow, like inches wide, and they're all over the place in this room.
Okay.
They kind of feel like slug paths in the morning after, when you go out in your garden kind of thing. Like, that's what it reminds you of. But there's no residue. It's just like the positioning and stuff like that, and the a bit larger than a normal slug path because whatever made them, if something did make them, and this isn't some natural oddness, is bigger than a normal garden slug, but to Finn, that's what he's thinking of. But there's no residue there. It's just cleared from the rust.
I feel like there's some insect bats.
Can anyone see those two inside corners at the far end of the room? If there's anything there?
There's a door to the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not me. I can't get in.
Door there.
Are the pathways along the... Or are there rust along the wall?
There's
like in here.
There's rust everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, then...
Yeah, I need you to turn back towards your microphone.
Okay. I think we should try to see what happens if we try to go towards that door.
What happens if there's something underneath those rust piles that might be covering a trap? Well, not trap, but
we deal with it when it happens. Otherwise, we
That's
move on.
how we always do it.
Mm-hmm. Guess we only live once, right?
All right, would
wait,
you
I can resurrect.
Advancing forward in like a line or something like that?
I guess.
Yeah, a line.
I think since Finn started going through the path, we all should try to go along the path.
Yeah, Finn's got the premonition up, so.
All right.
We'll just follow behind Finn and head over that way.
Just follow Finn. Leva just follows Finn. Don't walk too far.
Braxton's going to call back to the others behind us. We're concerned about where to step in this room, so stay there unless we call you through.
Okay, as you advance up, uh,
Up. Oh, up the room.
yeah, up in the room, there is kind of the sound of something flowing. Take a step one back, Solas.
Oh, I thought we were all following in a line.
Yeah, I'm
Close.
trying to follow the line.
It's just that as you're doing so, you notice something flowing out of the large cracks in the floor. Rising up is a silvery masses that quickly take humanoid forms, and their arms, rather than having arms like you with hands, they end in sharp, metallic, blade-like structures.
Oh dear, amorphs.
And I am going to need some initiative. You guys were expecting something, so there's no surprise.
Oh no, it's a T1000.
What was the initiative for fighting defensively?
3 if you want to. Well, if you want to
Oh,
move
look.
back, if you want
Add
to
your armor
move out of
class.
that, then it's 3. If you're just trying to get your an increased armor class bonus, then
I'm trying to get the increased armor class.
it's just 99.
Solas has
Okay.
2 friends.
Yeah, Old's loving it, you know. The wizard's got himself.
Leva is having problems. Oy, oy, oy.
Hang on, do these creatures look like they're holding a weapon or they are weapons?
You see no holding. It looks like they're all one solid single thing, but they're like liquid. It's like liquid iron.
Alright, I will start trying to cast a spell. I think it's initiative 7.
Oh. My roll 20 is going a bit funny.
Yeah.
We're all right. We're okay.
That initiative is awful.
I like it when you have awful initiatives. You know? I do. I really do.
I normally have all full initiatives. This isn't too bad.
Let me see if Vordon has something that he might want to use.
What did Solas get, though? He's on 99.
Yeah, I'm fighting defensively. I'm only focusing on trying not to get hit.
Well, hang on. Are you not going to be retreating out of there?
He's adding his level to his armor class.
I'm going to be trying to not get hit because
Okay.
since they appeared around me, they are going to be attacking me. So I thought most likely I'm
Alright.
going to be defending is when I
Yeah, cool.
until other targets get here.
Just as a note, you can tell where their sides are. You can't tell what is front and back because it's like there's no distinguishing features on them. So you don't know
Yeah.
exactly what way they're facing, kind of thing.
Considering they appeared around me, I'm going to be going off the
Oh,
assumption that
sorry.
they are facing me.
Yeah, no, that's
Well,
reasonable. I'm just saying for anything else. All right. Anyone still need to roll initiative?
Hmm.
Also, let's get that out.
Okay. No more battle fate. So,
All right.
no.
So, Ockar, you whip yourself around to see these rising silvery metal things almost moving like
that,
water.
Not only that, but I slash it with my sword.
Okay.
They look like Quicksilver.
Meanwhile, Babel's gonna run over and bite this one.
You're not sure, Lafdul?
Because I was going to develop a spell.
Or anything up, right?
No buffs.
I mean, the first round of combat, why would there be buffs?
Let me take a look. My Thaco with my sword is 9.
It easily dodges your slash.
Now for Babel. Yeah, no.
Beelmoth tries to bite at it, but trips over one of the lumps of metal moving around. And he kind of like goes rolling on the ground, so he is down for the next round.
Don't scratch yourself in this room. You might get tetanus.
It's all right.
I mean, you might get tetanus. I don't think.
And now Beowulf is rust colored.
A little bit, yeah.
Natural camouflage.
I don't think Ockar could get tetanus.
All right, Margoth
Actual
rushes in with her staff and says, "You detect a hint of excitement in her voice," and she says, "Well, this is certainly new." And she attempts to strike one with her staff. And is that going to be a hit? That is a hit. All right. And she deals 9 points of damage. Not too bad. All right. Sun Fayun moves to get a better view and says, "I have never seen anything of its like. What should we do? Besides, try to destroy them."
I was wondering if you could clarify the end.
Yeah,
Just keep
you could tell that he realized how that was going to be taken as he was saying
It's
it and
like
clarified, because he's more like you can tell that he's like, I have no idea how to fight these things. What the heck do we do? Kind of thing. But Finn, your turn.
We do what we must. We stab.
All right, then I'll move up here and take a slash at this one.
All right.
That one, right there.
Okay, that is a miss.
The die confused me for a second there.
I know. I know. It doesn't look right.
It's
I
cocked.
think it's supposed to be at an angle, which I don't like. I don't understand how the how Roll20 simulates it like being on something when this should just be a flat plane. But whatever. Braxon, your turn.
Okay, Braxton's going to move up and take on this one. And his Thaco is 9.
Not enough.
So, yeah, that's probably going to be a miss.
Nope. It easily flows away from your. You're using the sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
Flaming
easily flows away from the flaming sword.
And he calls back to Samfayun. Look to see for weaknesses.
Genva moves over beside Sun Fayun to get a better view, and you'd guess that she's like running through her spell list to see if anything might work. Vordon says, stumps up and says, "Well, I hope a pickaxe works against them as well as it does against stone." Swings his pickaxe and misses. Apparently not. Leva, your turn.
Well, Leva looks at the thing and says, "No, I'm not going to stay here." She casts the Dimension Door and goes down here.
Okay.
Aggro's 2 more.
Maybe.
It's like that party member in an MMO that just runs off.
Level variation.
Yeah, no wild surge. I don't think level variation actually matters. So, all right. Having lost its target, it was swinging at you when you, or it was like preparing to swing at you when you vanished. Leva.
It's good.
Good.
It swings at Ockar instead. And it's swinging with both of its arms that are now long, sharp blades. And I need a saving throw versus death.
Oh no!
First hit's crit.
I like these. I like these. This is good.
Does my armor apply?
No, because it can protect you against the effects.
Fatal
Yeah.
attack. That's like, didn't Braxon lose his chain at one point rather than die?
Paralyzation, poison, or death magic?
Yep. All right, success. And so it does hit you with both of its arms, but only one of them is a crit. So let's see.
How dead is Ockar today? Find out next week.
12 points of damage total from both of those hits.
Oh well, that's not that bad.
The other one is attacking you, Solas.
Mm-hmm.
What is your armor class?
What's the bonus from
Half.
defensive fighting?
Half your level. Highest level.
Yeah.
Rounded up or down?
Rounded down.
Then it's -2.
Okay.
No, your normal class is 3, is it?
Okay. You manage to dodge out of the way of both of its slashes.
Phew.
Lafdul, your turn.
Lafdul's like, they don't look like they're using weapons, so maybe they rely on their bodily contacts like cast protection from evil, 10-foot radius.
Okay. Let me go ahead.
If they're evil, they shouldn't be able to strike you as long as you don't strike them first.
Go ahead and add a radius to you.
Also, if they're evil, they should be trying to get out of the area.
All right. And Ockar, do you get a second attack?
I do.
All right.
That goes 9.
That is a hit.
Okay, nice. Are these large or medium?
They're medium. They're about the same height as you. And that means they're slightly taller than everyone else. All right, 12 points of damage.
Except Finn.
Yes, except Finn.
If they're taller than Braxon, he's going to redouble his efforts to kill them.
All right. They are taller than you, Braxon. You get your second attack.
Yeah.
I'm down to 4 holy water.
hopefully this one will work better. Oh no!
Slightly
Nope.
better.
I mean, it is better. It's just not better enough.
Yeah.
All right, initiative time.
Okay, so Braxton says these are hard to hit.
Now that there's multiple targets, Solas can try and retreat.
All right, Genva has decided what she is going to cast.
Lafdul's uncertain.
Okay. Looks like Braxton's going to miss more quickly this round.
Yeah, it's always good.
You know what? I'm going to do a tried and true staple of Lafdul that he has not done in such a long time.
What was that?
You'll find out.
Oh, okay.
You're going
and
to be going through them to other side.
another reroll for Ockar there. There's my pencil. There's my pencil.
Does this mean Lafdul's doing an unnecessary combat roll?
It might be. Anyone
Yeah,
still need to
Lafdul
roll initiative?
Lafdul is going to be trying to roll straight to there.
Straight for you. I take a critical hit from you because I
I'm
fell
good.
straight into you.
I'm good. Everyone else good?
Yeah.
All right. Genva casts a spell, and an arrow streaks out towards the nearest of these creatures. Oh, that is a hit. Nice.
Oh. Just rolled high.
Yeah, high enough that I don't even need to calculate what her THAC0 would be. It strikes the creature, splashing it with acid, and you can see it begin to sizzle
Flamer.
on its form.
Did you say Flamer or Melsus?
Considering it was splashed with acid.
Yeah, but I swear I heard him say Flame. I must be mishearing.
You heard I said what? Swear I heard
I thought
what?
you said Flame Arrow. Sorry.
Oh no, I just said an arrow.
Oh. Okay.
She doesn't have flame arrow. All right, Margoth is attempting to strike it with the one in front of her with her staff, and also hits. There's the sound of like something hard smacking a liquid for only 4 damage though.
Any damage is good damage.
That's true. Braxon, your turn.
Okay. Braxon's going to try not to miss this time.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Emphasis
it
on
was
trying.
yeah, I think it was Solas dancing around trying to look, he's still distracting me. He's dancing around trying to wave away from the blades.
Try not to focus on my hips.
All right, Leva.
Yes, Leva is going to cast a flame arrow. This time with the new macro, and it worked at 6 o'clock, so it should work now.
Fireball.
But I need the level, or it's probably a wild search now.
Oh,
so
I love
you
wild
don't
searches.
see.
I hope it is. Level +2.
Really?
Yep.
That's 13.
It's every 5, isn't it, for Flame?
Yeah. So she doesn't get any extras.
No.
Just put it in. Let's see what happens.
13. Wow, that's 2 bolts.
All right.
It works.
And are you splitting the arrows, or are
Yes.
you? Okay, you are. All right.
Yes.
All right. The 2 flaming arrows streak out of your hands, striking both of the targets, and they don't seem particularly phased by that at all.
They must be fire
It did
immune.
something, but not much.
They must have either great fire resistance or fire immunity.
Or
Yes,
Pierce.
one of those 2. That's okay. We can work with that, you see.
All right, Lafdul, your turn.
We know what.
The tried and true method of Lafdul Moonglade since the start of this campaign, Fairy Fire.
Okay.
He has not cast that in like over a year, I don't think.
What are you using that on?
Both of them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's multi-target.
So
Yeah,
that'll
give
be
Trust it.
+1 to hit against each of them. Solas.
Yeah, I contributed.
I reposition here.
I'd love a battle fate next turn.
All right, you were doing
Wow.
you were withdrawing.
Yeah, I was doing the fighting retreat.
Okay.
These aren't that tough.
All right, Finn, your turn.
All right, Finn takes another swing.
Alrighty.
And an additional +1 because of the fairy fire.
That's a hit.
All right. And
Is
1d8 +2.
make sure to tell DM what plus your weapon is in case it matters.
Oh, I know
It
it's
is
+2. Yeah.
Oof.
3 points of damage.
I think I'm the only one where it matters because mine changes.
Braxton's changes too.
Well,
How does it?
Well, I mean, it depends on whether he's attacking with the flaming sword, the mace, the
Oh,
spear,
yes,
or the
alright.
axe.
Yeah.
Any function sword.
All right. So, having lost its target, this one is turning to Margoth. And it does hit her with both of its
Ouch.
sword blades for
Does
a
Markov
10
look like she's wearing any armor?
total points of damage.
Brace.
You haven't noticed any armor.
Stop eyeing up Margoth.
No, I'm
Concentrate on
curious.
fighting.
Hey, he can eye up Margoth if he wants. Maybe she likes the attention.
So Lafdul is planning on a Lafdul Margoth romance.
I mean, she tends to wear robes, so but you haven't heard any like
Clinking.
creaking of leather or like jingling of chain or anything like that. Male.
Or the clanking plate.
This is available for Patreon backers on the after show.
All right, and the other one hits you once, Ockar, for 1 point of damage.
Yeah, see, I'm not fussed about. Do they seem to be healing at all? Okay.
It's basically impossible to tell.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna swing. I get +1 from that thing, right?
Yeah, fairy fire.
Hey, every little bit helps.
That goes 9, and Bamel's gonna get up to bite as well.
He gets up, but he doesn't get. He isn't able to bite.
Okay. Did I miss?
And that is a miss for you.
Okay. Keep going.
All right, Vordon. He is going to strike with his pickaxe. And he misses. Tsun Fayun casts Prayer. So +1 to damage, +1 to hit, +1 to saving throws, and they get
Yay.
-1 to hit and damage. All right. Let's go with that. Why not?
Something worships the whole pantheon, doesn't he? He's not a specific one.
Essentially, yes.
So that kicks in for Braxon's second attack, doesn't it?
Yep. You get your second attack, and then
Right.
roll.
So he's slightly less likely to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I'm not going to hit anything in this fight at all.
No, that's a miss. Ockar, your turn.
Come on, you're only missing on a 5 or less.
Ockar has hit, though. You swing your blade, and it slices into this liquid form. 8 damage. All right. Next round, go ahead and roll some initiative.
This is hysterical. Right. Okay, so Braxton's convinced these things are very difficult to hit.
Yeah, very difficult to hit everyone else except Braxon is hitting them.
See, Lafdul's not really like feeling the effort. I don't know what he should do.
I mean, hitting those things might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna break my protection. I suppose I should join the melee. I will.
I mean, you didn't notice them moving away from you.
Also, you did notice that they hit Margoth.
Yeah, I suppose I should help.
Margoth is protected by the...
I mean, you're still
yeah,
getting
that's
the
a good
armor
point.
class bonus.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you wouldn't get an armor class bonus.
No, you do
Would
get the
you?
armor. You always get the armor class bonus. You just
But
don't get the
if,
hedging out effect.
Oh,
Well,
I thought they were using bodily forms to attack
No,
us.
you're
so
right,
they
you're
should
right.
have been
They're-
hedged
they're-
out.
they're
But she has attacked them, so she has broken it. I don't know who attacked first.
yeah, but they're not actually evil. That's right. So
Ah.
you're not getting the defensive bonus.
Oh well, not that I know.
Anyone still need to roll initiative? I mean, they hit her
No,
anyway. I was taking that into account.
Yeah.
Let's see this party, peoples.
All right, Margoth is up first, and she says, "I've never seen anything like them, but they do hurt quite a bit." And she hits. and her staff hits it like the sound of like a large stone slapping, like slapping against water or something like that for 6 points damage.
Loosh.
Water skipping.
It's more like a slap sound than a sploosh.
Okay.
Because there's definitely attention to their body forms. Genva is going to wait and see. She doesn't want to close in. She wants to see how this acid's going to work, which it does take another 5 points of damage.
It is melting it.
Lafdul, your turn.
Can I attack with both weapons or just one?
You can draw them both out. That's fine.
I'd like 2 rounds of casting spells, man. I'm attacking the one above me.
Okay. The one not burning from acid.
Nah. I don't want to hit my blade against the acid.
That's not how that works, I don't think.
All right, Thaco?
Roleplaying. Either 12 or 11.
That's a miss regardless.
Okay.
All right,
no.
Finn?
All right, Finn, I'll take another slice.
12. Never.
Slashing into it with your scimitar again. Thaco is 16?
16. Yep.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Oh, actually, my
their armor-
Thaco wasn't
Heroes
7
got-
and 11. Mine was... I had a Thaco of 10.
Still misses.
Oh. They got better armor class than mine as well, then.
Alright, so the one attacking Margoth attacks her again. And it misses. The one attacking Ockar continues to do so. And it hits with one of its blades for 2 points of damage. Ockar. Alright, Leva, your turn.
Well, Leva is going to see how resistant they are to, quote, normal magic and casts magic missiles
Okay.
on all of them on this one.
All on the far one?
Yes.
Alright.
She wouldn't want to risk that the other one comes back to her.
Okay. That is going to be level -3.
That's 12, that's 9.
Oh, no, you're a missile shot.
No, 11, sorry, that's 8.
Wait, no, no.
Nope,
Yeah.
4 missiles.
Yes.
She's feeling that lack of int. It's a psychological downgrade on your performance.
Where are we? Here we are. That's a problem with these macros.
Yeah. As soon as this combat started, Lafdul's noticed having to move around using his feet, and it's just very uncomfortable on his feet.
Especially in here, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Oh, I'm going to get tetanus because of all the rust.
Well, I've had actually worse with 5.
Alright, so your 4 missiles streak out and slam into the far target for 13 points of damage.
They should be +1 for each.
That's
Good
true.
prayer.
That's right.
They are.
17
in
points of
addition?
damage. 17 points
Yeah,
of damage.
in
Yep.
addition to every die.
Okay.
Well, every attack, and that's 4 attacks.
Yeah, so it's only +1 to Burning Hands then.
5, 7, 10, 13. +4, 17.
All right.
Okay.
Vordon attacks with his pickaxe, and he misses. Tsunfayun doesn't really have attack spells, so he is hanging back. Solas, your turn.
I'm casting
What was
magic
the effect?
missile also.
I'm sorry, Leva?
What was the effect
Of what?
of the magic missile?
Oh, it definitely affected him.
Okay.
He did the wiggle. Near impact.
I'm casting magic missile on the one that is closer to me, and I also should have added the 5 more to that.
Okay. All right, your missiles streak out and slam into it for 22 points of damage. And your missiles slam into it, and it splatters around on the ground, leaving just little globules of liquid or semi-liquid iron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ockar, your turn.
Does it look like water?
It does not look like water.
Oh,
No.
so that guy's dead?
I was wondering if it looks like Quicksilver or Mercury, but
I'll step over here and I'll go slashy.
All right. You'll have to look at it afterwards to see what it is.
I've got a vial of Mercury to compare it to for my
So my
spell
attack
component.
is 9.
That's a hit.
Okay, so its AC is not minus. So its AC has to be -2, using my math.
Yeah, I'm figuring it's at least minus 2 or better.
No, it can't be because that would be a -3 there.
Oh. You're missing?
No, I said you hit.
I hit.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm tired. So
I'm ruling out what its AC can't be.
I missed the minus
Not that it
1.
matters. I just tell you what it is, whether you hit or not. So.
But now I know that its AC has to be -2.
All right. 8 points of damage. You slash into it with your sword. All right, Braxon, your turn.
Okay, Braxon mutters to himself, "Guide my hand, Patar," as he swings his sword again.
So where did Braxon come up with this religious
Oh,
calling? Out of
Dad.
nowhere.
What
No,
do you mean?
he just has been.
He's
focusing
always
on
had a
more.
religion. He's always had a religion.
No. It's only in the last year or so, this campaign. It's come out. It's flourished. It's like bloomed.
Yes. Ever since he saw his sister.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was the
so,
starting point.
Just roll your damage.
I haven't been told I hit yet. My Thaco's 9.
So you slash into it with your flaming sword, and your sword seems to move right through it, and it doesn't seem to phase it at all.
Okay.
Either your sword or fire is just not bothering it.
All right,
Yeah.
second attack from Ockar.
Yeah.
Oh, that did 20 to me.
Right.
That goes 9.
That's a miss. Second attack from Braxon.
Okay, this probably will miss as well, but here goes nothing. Yeah, that's going to miss, isn't it? Because that's a lower number.
You hit. It just didn't do anything.
Oh, so he's hitting, but not
Yeah,
doing
like the
anything.
last one. You
Your
hit. You just
sword
your
Oh,
weapon didn't
through.
do anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
weapon
said it
just
passed
slid
through
right.
it.
Yeah, passed
Right,
right
got you.
through it.
Okay. All right.
Whereas Arcus is hitting. This
No,
is
that's
a plus difference on your weapon.
Is Ockar using the sword?
I'm using my +3 sword.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need a higher
that's good.
plus than +1.
Or it's the flame.
All right, so go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay. Right, let's click my token this time. Do it properly.
I mean, I've just got a +2 and a +3, so.
We're using the same type. We're using the same type of weapon. Mine is just magically stronger. So that might be the difference. Who knows?
Well, his is also flaming.
True.
Yeah.
That can make a lot of difference too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if these creatures are Quicksilver, fire is just going to go turn them to liquid as it passes through.
Maybe Ockar's deity is more powerful.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I'll accept that.
No, this is Bollocks! Why does he get the favor?
All right. Anyone need to?
Yeah.
Anyone still need to roll initiative? Okay. Margoth is most displeased about being hit as often as she is, so she is trying to smack it with her staff again. And she misses. Lafdul, your turn.
Alright, he's got 2 pointy things. He's going to poke them with 2 pointy. Try to, anyway.
All right.
That goes 10, so...
It's a miss on both counts.
Yeah.
All right. This metal creature is once again going to strike at Margoth. And it does hit once for 6 points of damage.
Oh, never mind.
Sunfei and Genva aren't doing anything. Vordon steps forward and strikes at it. And he misses. Ockar, your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing,
All right.
but I think I gotta spend the reroll out my chances.
Okay. All right, second one is a hit.
Okay.
For 11 points of damage. You chop into it, causing it to splatter around on the floor in little tiny silver globules.
I try to grab some up.
They seem a little bit more like the consistent of gelatin rather than actual metal, like actual mercury at room temperature.
I'm still going to try and bottle some up in that glass vial really quickly while it's still there.
Do you have a glass vial for it?
Yep.
All right. You are able to get a few pieces into it then. They do merge together in your vial.
And I compare it to some mercury that I got in another glass vial because I use it for my resist fire code spell.
They look similar, but obviously the actual mercury is much more like it. There's a word.
I pass it to our alchemist because there's now 2 alchemists. Both of them. Can you make heads or tails of any of this? Yep, probably better than me at doing that.
We'll most likely need to study it on
at a glance.
Not on a glance, most likely.
Oh,
yes,
well.
viscosity. That's the word I was looking for.
One of them is more liquidy, the other one's more gelatinous.
And did anyone else want to try to grab some pieces or take any looks at these?
Yeah, I think Solas would gather that stuff into a jar.
I guess I'll gather a little into one of my previous potion vials.
Okay.
Yeah, Leva would like that too.
Everyone's like, it's like we've some things like he's seen the parties. They finally defeated. What are they doing? They're gathering the corpse into vials. Monsters.
Ockar, do you want to roll an armor check?
Yeah.
Is your armor melting?
No, I think if Ockar recognizes the material.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll do that. Just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
See, is my artistic ability dual and not with precious metals?
I'll try another reroll to hedge my bets.
I mean, you can, but this is for information. I mean, I'm perfectly happy if you want to send me some more bits. This isn't for like, do you notice your armor is being destroyed kind of thing. This is not for that. Don't worry about that.
Braxon didn't join in with the collecting things, but straight after Ockar killed the thing, he pressed button 2 on the stick of many buttons.
Okay.
And turned it into an axe and then realised the thing was already dying.
Can I just write it as a vial of quicksilver-like
That's closer
substance?
to my score, right?
Yeah, the closer to the score, the better. So
You're the
It-
furthest.
seems like steel to you, which
Huh.
you've never seen steel in like this liquid form like this at room temperature. And we got a second reroll for you in the future. Well, not second, but now it's just single. But you think it's steel?
I'll tell you guys, I think this is steel.
Liquid steel.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't think that it is mercury, which, I mean, you don't know much about mercury. But Lafdul, I mean, like, it doesn't look, it's not the exact same as mercury, so you can
Yeah.
call
My
it what you
experience
want.
tells me that this is liquid steel.
I mean, a flaming dagger wouldn't get hot enough to melt like a nail, would it?
No.
No.
No. I don't know how hot a flaming dagger would get to when it
Maybe.
keeps sitting up.
Well, you could see that it didn't react much to the fire damage.
Braxon's
No,
There
I
is
was
that
about
too.
melting a nail to see if it had the same consistency as like. I'm presuming that nails are made out of steel in this.
So yeah, but the thing is like
I can't get it hot enough.
I mean, number one, you don't like most metal workers don't actually work with liquid metal. I mean, unless you're casting. If you're doing a cast, then yeah, you do. But most blacksmiths, they work with hot malleable metal as opposed to liquid metal. So
Yeah.
seeing steel in a liquid form at room temperature is super bizarre.
Totally unheard.
And it's not
Unheard of.
like it's also not red hot. Like, that's the other thing, is like normally it gets red and glowing when it's hot, and this isn't. So
It seems like a variation of quicksilver there.
Braxton says to the others, maybe we should check the floor to see that there's no other places where these things can pop up.
Sure,
Yeah.
we can walk around. You should probably move some of these rust parts. There might be some
I can imagine,
non-ferrous.
Oscar's done a casting or two and is while working at the forge.
things like
bronze.
bronze and stuff. Yes.
But maybe he's tested with steel, but can kind of tell what it looks like when it's liquid.
No, you have not. I mean, like, you've only worked with steel when it's red hot. So and never in
I
liquid
was just
form.
trying to explain how I could tell.
So you're telling by like the how it looks at, in the vial or on the ground, and it just, like, other than the fact that, like, when it's not moving at all on the ground, you can't tell the difference between that and just like a round bit of steel, whereas Quicksilver does have a little bit of a difference. It's a bit shinier, a bit more reflective and stuff like that.
Okay.
Is this...
Lafdul?
Right. Go on.
I was just wondering if the substance I have in my vial is changing form.
It not really. It's more
Unnoticeable
settling.
level.
It's like it's settling. That's it. And it's slow. It's not as fast as Quicksilver would. However, if you want to do more in this room, that's going to have to wait until next week,
Dun, dun, dun.
because it is experience time.
Oh boy, do I level up this week?
Let's see. That is.
This is when you get 1 XP less than you need to level up.
I just listed that as my character sheet. I don't know if I should write it otherwise.
That's
You can
when I
write it
start-
however you want. Now, whatever lets you know that it is from these things in this room, kind of
Well,
thing. That's.
It's me of a reference to you. Does that look like a good reminder to remind you? Because I wouldn't know. I mean, it's liquid.
Yeah, well, I
quicksilver.
mean, it's
I
the
don't know
same-
it's quicksilver.
If you say that it came from this place, I'm going to remember that for sure.
Alright.
Guaranteed.
And Braxton, if it's one below, that's when I start creating the voodoo doll of Ald using a green Lego dragon as the base.
Affixed with pickles.
Wrapped. Yeah.
Then you got like pickle, aroma, incense burning in the background. Hams being
Leva,
pickled.
Vortex is 5th level?
Yes.
Okay, and Finn, Wall of Fire is 4th?
5th.
5th, alright. Okay.
Oh, we got double XP, don't we? From last session and this.
Yep.
We do.
It's not double XP, but XP
Wow,
from 2 sessions.
combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is going to be 2,328 XP for Braxon and Ockar.
Sorry,
Hmm.
2000 and what?
2,328.
Level up.
Okay.
Just not.
And for Finn and Leva, that is going to be 2,378.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Solas, 2,128. And Lafdul, 2,128 plus 300 for your thief.
2,000 what? Sorry.
2,128 and 300 for your thief.
No extra XP from Ice Storm.
No.
The fraction in Braxon's XP finally turned into a whole number.
Lucky you.
Not here.
Yeah, Lafdul, that's correct. Plus 300 for your thief.
Yeah, I got that. That was easy.
Okay.
The other one was
2,128. All right,
see, that's
so
easier.
Ockar, you are level 10. That means 3 hit points.
I think it's another first level spell.
So my current total is max is 52, and if I ever get that Constitution back, it'll be 60.
Oh, just spin the wheel a few more times.
Yeah, eventually.
If I ever get that Constitution back, it'll be 61.
Oh, you know what's funny?
No, you don't gain. You only gain for the first 9. You don't gain Constitution bonuses after from at 10 and beyond.
Oh, it's funny.
I was recalculating the math because 52 plus 9 would be 61.
Oh, yep. Sorry. I was adding 7. Actually, no, I wasn't even adding 7. Whatever. All right. So, let's see. You do get an extra first level spell.
Yeah.
And let's see if your saving throws improve.
Lay on hands is now 20.
Yeah, your saving throws do not improve. Your THAC0 goes up by 1, improves by 1. And your lay on hands does improve to 20 points.
What's the cure disease? How often does that go up?
I think that is another time. I think that's every 5 levels. I'll double check.
Leva giggles. Soon, so
Damn.
Ockar will be able to heal more than with his lay on hands than she has hit points.
Yep. That is true. All right. So, with that, we're going to wrap up the session here. The party can do some searching on what they want to do next time. Of course, Ockar, don't forget that you won't be able to gain that new spell until you rest again.
I just gave it a spot on the spells memorized. I haven't added anything to it yet.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. That's fine. I was just letting you know.
And I can turn it as a 8th level cleric now.
That is correct.
Same as the rest. Well, Solas, basically.
So I want to thank you guys. There was a request from Finn to get a raid going, so I am going to send you guys over to Lantern Noir. I want to thank everyone for coming out. We'll be back next week for more Spelljammer. We will be back on Monday for some Breath of the Wild. We'll be back on Wednesday for more Brick Tales and Lego building. Friday, no. Wednesday is Arcana and Lego building. Friday is Brick Tales and Lego building, and then we'll be back here next week. So I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank everyone out there for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we will be back next time.
Thanks
See you
for
then,
the game.
everyone.
Thanks.
Yeah.
for
Take
having
care,
me.
everyone.